Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off for Macrosher. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
What? Hey, 0-0-0. Cut.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Cut. Cut.
Russ off the play fake. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Cut.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Got Washington. It's complete. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty.
Cut. Cut. Cut.
Blitz coming. Russ. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He finds Aguilar. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. Jackson's throwing for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. From the 25 on 2nd down. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And that makes it 3rd down. Play action. It's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. So on 4th down, it's going to be Cameron Johnston out to put a charge into this one. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Ooh, some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Now Jackson off the play action. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. Cut.
Defense shows blitz. Wilson. That one's cut along the left sideline. A pickup there of 39. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. This ball's cut by Pickens. And he gets this forward to the 19. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Harris can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Hardy on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Man in motion out of the slot. 1st down, here's Lamar. Gets this one to Andrews. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Play action. Here's Jackson. He throws a bullet to this. They connect on the deep shot. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Alert, 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 alert.
Wilson on 1st and 10. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it inside the 10. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Warren has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Looking for it with Warren. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost, that's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here he is to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Now to throw. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
He'll look to throw it. Andrews with the catch. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing now. He connects downfield on 4th. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Setting up to pass. He's on the move. He can run it. Jukes out a one-stop. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now? Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. So now it all comes down to Justin Tucker. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime.
That's the life of an NFL kicker, a chance to be a hero, and unfortunately, he can't end this one. And now, well, now it's incumbent upon his teammates to pick him up and maybe give him that game-winning opportunity coming up in overtime.
And that defense reacts quickly. Wow, they take him down near the 21. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Harris once more. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Trying the left side with Warren. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Warren. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. Warren once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
And this game isn't over yet officially, but when you see the time left on the clock, you've got to treat this attempt like a game winner. And he just did, coming through in the moment of truth to put them up in overtime.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He's throwing deep. Big gain downfield. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.